Week 11 in the SFL, and soon a dozen teams will be playing in Cameron Irvine Winter Wonderland, known as the SFL Playoffs. But for now, it's time to feel the football spirit, as it's time for the SFL on Twitch TV. Meanwhile, the Glory are looking to bounce back after that close loss to Queen City last week. The Glory were on a 2-game win streak before facing the Corsairs. The Desperados are looking to improve after dropping 3 games in a row. Both teams are looking to conquer this SFL battle. It's week 11, as I said before, in the SFL, as the season continues to heat up and catch fire, as it's almost over. It's the SFL live on the SFL Twitch TV. I'm your play-by-play commentator today, and alongside me is my good friend Gerald Gudasesi. With Jacob Clear and Roscoe Santagria on stats, we're in Denton, Texas, at the Medal of Honor field, as the Glory take on the Desperados of Tulsa. When you can run it, throw it, and catch it, your official SFL champion contender, the Desperados versus the Glory, is next on the SFL Twitch network. Gerald, what are your take on tonight's game?
Tonight's game is definitely a must-win for Tulsa, as they're 3-7. They need as many wins as they can get these last 2 weeks of the season. Lone Star at 5-5, coming in trying to solidify themselves in that pack of teams that are 4-6, 5-5, and 6-4. A win here could really improve their status in the playoff race.
Absolutely, and here we have the ball on the tee. And I do apologize, not Roscoe Santagria on stats, is J.R. Browning and Jacob Clear. And here's the return guy for the Lone Star Glory. What a juke move by the return man. He's tackled and brought down at the 22-yard line. The Glory are in blue, all blue. Let's just say all blue. As the Desperados are in their brown and white with their reddish, orange, and teal trim with teal blue numbers as well. Or should I say sea blue? Looks more like the Dolphin sea blue that they're wearing. And here is Ace Finnick underneath the center of the rookie QB. 5-step drop here, going to pass on the first play of the game. That pass is caught right across the middle of the field, and that is the number 86, Adam Williams, Gerald.
Adam Williams coming up the catch, 8th in the SFL, coming into week number 11 here with 884 yards. Comes up with a big grab early in this ball game.
This Lone Star Glory team is filled with military vets, and they are military pride, should I say, as they're in the red, white, and blue colors of the United States flag. And they're in this offset eye here. Looks like a weak formation. Pass to the fullback, and he's going to get blown up after picking up 3 yards on that first down play there. And the fullback who got that was Cameron Collier.
Cameron Collier having a big game last week on the ground, 26 carries for $127, and their only touchdown, as you mentioned, in that loss to Queen City, 13-10.
And this Lone Star Glory team, they love to get both the fullback and running back involved in the run game. And here's Ike McBride on the first carry of the game, and going to pick up 2, 3rd and 4 now. Gerald, what do you expect here from Lone Star?
A heavy dose of running the football. Ike McBride had 14 carries as well last week. They had 40 rushes all told and only threw the ball 16 times. If you can run the ball here in the SFL, you can do some major damage.
Weak eye formation, twin set. Gonna be a handoff here to Ike McBride. Ike McBride bounces outside, gets the first down. Esperael trailing, but does not come up with the tackle. It took for the strong safety, Kane Vasquez, to come over to make the tackle on Ike McBride.
Yeah, this offense is a run-first offense. How could you not be with having Marty Madenfort, 6'2", 325, and the Caudill brothers, Rillen and Bobo, at 6'7", 350. They're mountains to run behind.
Here's Finnick with a pass out to the receiver once again. That's number 86, his second catch of the night. And Williams seems to be Finnick's favorite target so far to start the game.
Yeah, the safety blanket here, of course, with being the leading receiver on the team. But it has some deep threats here with Liam Hammer coming over from Chicago last year and Dave Axis as well.
Here's the Lone Star Glory in this twin set. This time they're in the far formation. Handoff here to McBride. McBride, what a stiff arm! Picks up the first down as well. My goodness, she sent the guy to hell.
Yeah, it's an amazing run there by Ike McBride. And this is the team that if they could run the football early in this game, they could wear down this Tulsa defense, who by numbers are really light with a 205-pound average on the cornerbacks and only 240 in the linebackers.
And Gerald, I love the colors that the Glory are wearing tonight. Steel blue, that's one of my favorite colors. Orange is my favorite. Steel blue is Navy steel blue is the next. As some people know that I always wanted to go to the U.S. Navy, but unfortunately I was unable to do so due to hearing loss in my left ear. So wasn't able to do that. But hey, here we are in Lone Star and Denton, Texas. Weak eye formation this time. Finnick underneath the center call and signal. Takes a two-step drive. Go through the progression. Oh, what a pass. Across the middle of the field. What was DJ Majesty looking at? Because he did not see the ball come right across his face.
No, DJ Majesty must have had something in front of him. Maybe the lights got in his eyes or something, but that ball went right past him into the hands of the receiver. And Lone Star Glory looking great here on the first drive, just outside of the red zone.
Split back formations. Looks like a 4-3 from the defense, base defense. Here's a handoff here to the fullback. No, I take that back. That's the halfback. No, I take that back. That is the fullback. No, that's the halfback. I'm sorry.
Ike McBride here with the run. You said about your hearing loss. It might have been the eyesight there a little bit that left you down there a little bit, DR. But anyway, it's a good first down run there for 2, making up a 2nd and 8.
They are in that twins far formation once again. Finnick, two-step drop, sidearm throw, across the middle, first down. This time it's to Liam Hammer. Hammer's first reception of the night.
Ace Finnick starting off hot 6 for 6 here in the early going. And I'll tell you what, Liam Hammer is a weapon. He had a lot of touchdowns last year for Chicago in their playoff run here. He's definitely a threat on the offensive side of the football.
I'm trying to get the Lone Star Glory offense called out here, but they are marching downfield. There's a pass at 86 once again. Steps out of bounds. Williams, that is. Quarterback, Ace Finnick. Halfback, number 34, Ike McBride. Fullback, number 21, Cameron Collier. 17 is your wide receiver, Liam Hammer. And you have Dave Axis, everyone's favorite wide receiver on this team. And tight end, Adam Williams. You have center, Marty Manafort. And then you also have Ryan Cardell and Bobo Cardell, which are the tackles that anchor this offensive line. Here's Finnick once again underneath the center, split back formation, pro formation, handoff here to McBride. Nothing doing. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Espen Rael on the tackle.
Big number 99, Espen Rael, the 9th season vet, 6'5", 240. Another product out of the Windy City of Chicago. Coming over here, 6th season with Tulsa, coming up with a big stop there on 2nd and goal.
Here we are in a tight end flex. Weak tight end flex, that is. Underneath the center. Finnick drops back, dumps off to the halfback, steps out of bounds before crossing the goal line. Out of bounds, 4th and goal at the 1. Gerald, would you go for it here?
I would take the sure 3 points here. You basically have everything to lose here. I mean, Tulsa desperately needs to win, but you need to get a win as well. Just take the sure points. I mean, it's disappointing that you got that close and not punching it in, but take the sure 3 and get your defense on the field, which has been playing great this year.
I totally agree with you. I would go for the points as well, because what if you don't get in and then you lose a game by 1 or 2 points? That 3 points could have helped you out later on if you get my drift.
Yeah, we saw earlier in the game between, if I remember correctly, there was an interception at the goal line, a 1st and goal at the 1, which really turned that game around and helped Charleston win that football game.
And my apology, that was Wally Herman, the field goal kicker, coming away with the 3 points for the Glory.
And Wally Herman comes into this game being a real strong field goal kicker for the Lone Star Glory. And they have a rookie kicker over in Tulsa named Gita Dorgan, was picked up in week 3. So field goal kickers have been really good here as of late.
And here's a play action pass. Ronnie Nickerson is hit in the backfield, sacked, and brought down. Deacon Nickens, that is. I don't know why I always want to call him Ronnie. Well, I think Ronnie is his first name, actually. But the Deacon is sacked in the backfield, and that is being brought down by number 92 there of this defense, Al Lewis, big defensive tackle for the Glory. That last drive by the Lone Star Glory took 14 plays and 76 yards, and drilled it averaged out to be 7+ minutes on that drive as well. Here's Nickens. Nick's going to dump it off to the halfback, Sonzo Robinson, and Robinson's going to pick up, get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's what running the ball will do for you. It'll definitely eat up that clock and wear down the defense. And this defensive front here, the front four, Yogi Barr's at 284, and he's the lightest. You got Al Lewis that made the sack at 315, Rukin at 320, and Reynosa at 330. They can absolutely push that offensive lineman back.
Here's a shotgun formation here by Nickens. Throw across the middle of the field. That pass is going to be completed. First down. That is to his main man. Looks like Corey Jones on that reception. And that's Corey's first reception of the game tonight, Gerald.
Corey Jones coming up big there with a big third down conversion. 7 catches for 80 yards last week. And the touchdown in their loss to Mexico City. Was targeted 11 times, so you can definitely see that Corey Jones is a favorite target of Deacon Nickens.
Absolutely. 3 wide receiver set here. Looks like going to be a split pro spread here for the Desperados. 7-step drop here for Nickens. Big arm. That pass is almost intercepted. Intended for Gabriel Manning there. I couldn't see the defender that got his paws on it. Oh, it looks like 38. And that is Mickey McGuire, who almost came away with that INT.
Mickey McGuire, another former Wildcat in this game, coming up with a big play, stepping in front of Gabriel Manning. That could have been a pick 6 if he would hold on to the ball.
Nickens underneath the center this time. Handoff here to Robinson. Robinson bounces it outside, hitting the backfield. Looks like going to be a 1-yard loss. You got to give credit to Brian Craven on that tackle there.
Ryan Craven just watching the play, reading the running back, strafing across that offensive line of scrimmage, coming up with a huge tackle right there, bringing up a 3rd and long situation once again for the Tulsa Desperados.
Nickens in the shotgun this time. No running back, 5 wide receiver set, trips to the left. Nickens throws an out route. That pass is going to be completed, but only going to pick up 2 yards. And that player is tackled and brought down by non-contract player Patrick Doherty, and that's going to force the Desperados to punt the ball away, Gerald.
Yep, Ismail Farouk coming out here with the punt. Great stand there by the Lone Star Glory defense, and it forces the punt. Let's see what happens here.
There's the snap. A lot of hang time on this baby here, and his return guy spin move, nothing doing, being tackled and brought down. Looks like at the 28 is what they're going to call it. And let's call out the defensive player for the Desperados. We have Chris Andrews, number 52, which is the DN. Number 96, defensive end, Berto Dumora. We have 91, defensive tackle, Jaden Swift. 98, defensive tackle, KT Slayer. Love that name. 99, Mr. Espen Rael, the inside linebacker who has been around for a while and one of the outstanding linebackers in this league. 95, outside linebacker, DJ Majesty, had over 100 tackles his rookie year back in season 6. Here's a handoff here to Ike McBride. Ike McBride bulldoze forward. She picks up the first down. Yes. Gonna drag a few. Cornerback number 21, Nate Haslett. Mo Austin is the other cornerback. You have the third cornerback, Cameron Shaw. Then you have Ezekiel Love, which is the free safety, number 29, and Canes Vasquez, number 43.
You see good old Ike McBride there lowering the shoulder already, 31 yards here in the first quarter. And I'll tell you what, if you're Lone Star, you definitely want to keep the ball and try to score as many points as you can. You definitely don't want to kick it or punt it. Kick Gabriel Manning.
3-step drop here by Finnick, and Finnick is nothing doing. Going to dump it off to the halfback, Ike McBride, and she's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, Ike McBride there. Tough going there with having five white shirts in front of you. I like the play calling. I like the running with this rookie quarterback, Ace Fanick, coming in. He only had 12 of 16 for 124 last week, but you have a good running game. It gives your quarterback an opportunity to make plays in the play action game and have them really be settled down.
Here's McBride. McBride going to lose 2 yards. Going to be 3rd and 13 now, tackled by a host of desperados. And number 52, Chris Andrews, was the first to get there, along with others.
Yep, Chris Andrews coming up there with a big tackle, 6'6" defensive end, bringing up a 3rd and long situation here for the Lone Star Glory.
And it's 3rd and long. They only have 2 wide receivers, a tight end on the field as well. Post route down the field. That pass is incomplete, intended for Williams. Unfortunately, unable to keep his paws on the ball as it bounces out of his hand. That's going to be a drop for Williams.
Williams with the drop right there, but it was a nice play call. Try to get the ball somewhat deep downfield, bring up a punting situation here for Williams Eiderveld to see what happens if they can get him to. You hate to punt it to Manning. I'd aim it for the sidelines, but Manning has been amazing with a game this year with 2 punt returns for a touchdown.
Here's Williams Zuderveld, the punter. That looked like we got some pressure from the Desperados. And that pass is going to be returned by Gabriel Manning. Gabriel Manning tackled and brought down at the 33-yard line of Tulsa. Offense for the Tulsa Desperados, Deacon Nickens, number 7 is the quarterback. Number 20, Sonzo Robinson is halfback. Corey Jones, number 13, is the wide receiver. DJ Hume is number 15, and number 18, Gabriel Manning, the number 1 wide receiver for this team. And you have tight end Anthony Mosley, and you have 2 offensive linemen, Finley James, which is the center, and Michael Porter, number 73, is the guard. Here's a deep drop by Nickens down the middle of the field. That pass is deflected away. And it looks like number 29 got the paws on it. The free safety, Thomas Smith, come away with that PD.
Thomas Smith there, the ball just slightly underthrown. Deacon Nickens needs to get a little bit more air under that ball. And he's been throwing it into double coverage a lot this season and is leading the league in thrown interceptions. He's tied for the league lead with 25. So Deacon needs to take care of the football here.
You're absolutely correct on that. As you stated, if he gets a little bit more air on it, that ball drops right in the breadbasket of Corey Jones, and I don't think anyone is catching him after that. Gabriel Manning to the top of the field, Jones towards the bottom, number 13. Nickens on a 3-step drop out of the shotgun, out route to the bottom of the field to the Mosley, the tight end, and Mosley almost picks up the first down. 3rd and 2 now. I'm sorry, not Mosley. My apologies. I thought I saw 45, but that was 15. That's DJ Hume.
DJ Hume, the 25th overall pick, the 5'10", 185-pound rookie there. Is a little slight for a wide receiver, but is quick and is definitely a target there. Had 4 catches for 30 yards in their last game.
Nickens underneath the center. No step drop. Oh, what a pass to the tight end. This time it's to Anthony Mosley. Picks up the first down, Gerald.
Nice quick hitting play right there. Don't let Lone Star get set.
And everybody, that was a quick first quarter, as that is going to end it with the Lone Star Glory up 3-0 up on the Tulsa Desperados. We'll be right back shortly. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, you're watching the first controllerless esport, where strategy and AI, instead of thumbs, determine the outcome. Teams submit game plan prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers, turned players, scouts, and coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Here's Sonzo Robinson. Robinson picks up the first down. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information as far as joining the Simulation Football League. And please join us on our Discord.
Great run there by Sonzo Robinson. As you see the hole open up there from Finley James and Michael Potter coming up with a great first down carry of 10 yards.
Absolutely. Weak eye twins. That's going to be a dump off to Robinson. Robinson's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, trying to see the tackler there. I think it was 51. I could be wrong. I did see a 1. I'm not sure who it was. But I don't see a 51 on my roster. Oh, sorry, looking at the wrong side. 51 will be... I don't see a 51 on my roster for Lone Star. Nope. We'll catch it again. Here's Nickens. Nickens gets pressured. Nickens is brought down for a 5-yard loss this time. And looks like big number 71 was there.
At number 99, Hugo Reynosa comes up big, along with number 60, Jukin Rukin coming up there, forcing a 3rd and 16 here for this Tulsa offense. You're going to be looking right now for Corey Jones or DJ Hume.
It's 3rd and 16. Nick is going to dump it off right across the middle of the field. No, not going to be able to pick up the first down as the receiver, Hume, was unable to turn up field there, but he's been tackled right as soon as he caught the ball. They're going to have to send the punt out, and Farouk is going to have to punt this away back to the Glory.
Yeah, great defensive play. They're dropping 7 in coverage, forcing the underneath throw. They're forcing this punting situation. Can they pin him deep inside 10?
And it's going to take a desperado bounce, another bounce inside of the 5-yard line, and this is going to be down at the 4. Great punt there by the Desperado special teams. And let's see if Ace Finnick and the Lone Star Glory can dig themselves out of this hole as they're pinned back to their goal line.
Back to the goal line, especially here with the Lone Star Glory, but you have definitely the talent here with the running game that you have to get out of harm's way. Let's see what they can do.
Strong guy formation, handoff here to Ike McBride. Ike McBride picks up 6 before being tackled and brought down by DJ Majesty, who's a tackling machine.
DJ Majesty with a big tackle there. Unfortunately, I think one of the guards there missed a tackle to really spring him forward, but a big 6-yard gain gets him out of the shadow of their end zone. They'll need a couple first downs here to get it out of the shadow of the goalposts.
Shotgun formation here for Ace Finnick. Twins to the right. Takes a 2-step drop, out route towards the bottom of the field. That pass is caught, and look who it is. It's Dave Axis, everyone's favorite DJ.
Unbelievable play there for Dave Axis, coming up big, first down. Nice pitch and catch there. All sorts of time for Ace Finnick. Brings up a new set of downs, and they're outside the 20.
Make sure you check out the Dave Axis show on Tuesday and Thursday nights on Twitch TV as well. Handoff here to Ike McBride, right up the middle, picks up a few yards. It's going to be 3-yard gain there for the halfback.
Coming up huge here in the game prior to this, there's a lot of punts inside the 5. This could be a definite momentum swing here. If they can drive this football down and either put 3 more points on the board or score a touchdown, it would be detrimental to Tulsa's momentum.
Handoff here to the fullback this time. It is Cameron Collier coming away with that one. Looks like he picks up 3 more yards for this offense.
2nd and 3, you have the complete playbook here. I would love to see him go to right now, maybe to Liam Hammer, or especially Adam Williams, your tight end.
Weak eye formation here. Handoff here to McBride. McBride picks up a few blocks. Not going to be able to pick up the first down as Esmeralda gets to her before she can cross the yellow line.
Esmeralda just watching the receiver as the rest of the defensive line there spread that ball out, spread the line out to make him go wide and bring up a 4th and inches, not getting the first down. Great stand here by the Tulsa Desperado defense.
Yeah, outstanding defense performance here by the Desperados. I have to agree with you, Gerald G. Great defensive stand there by this defense, not allowing McBride to get that first down. Gabriel Manning tried to spin move, but unable to do so. Tackled and brought down by the strong safety, Lincoln Kingseed. And Tulsa's going to take over at the 30.
Lincoln Kingseed on defense, the strong safety for Lone Star, 105 tackles on the year, which is 6th in the NFL currently, in the SFL currently. I wish he was playing in the NFL, but in the SFL currently.
Here's Deacon Nickens, shotgun formation. Sonzo Robinson to the right of him. Nice throw right across the middle to Mosley. Mosley not going to pick up the first down, but he does pick up 6.
Great pocket presence there by Deacon Nickens, seeing all of the players coming around him, just stands in the pocket, throws a nice little short pass there for a 2nd and 4.
That is the last punt by the Glory has been the 4th punt in a row by both teams. It's been all defense here in Denton, Texas. Nickerson is brought down, hit hard by the big defensive line. Number 92, Al Lewis. Are they going to give it to Jukin Rukin? I thought I saw 92 there.
I think they both converge on the quarterback once again.
Half a sack
each time in the game, half a sack each. Give them a full sack each for the game, but that was a big sack to force them in a 3rd down and possibly a passing situation here for the Tulsa Desperado offense.
Here is Nickens underneath the center this time. 3 wide receivers set. Nickens hit again. This defensive line of the Glory is bringing the heat, and Nickens is feeling it. And you got to give credit to number 94, Yogi Barr. Comes away with that one.
Attaboy, boo-boo. Attaboy, Yogi Barr. He says, hey, Jukin, Lewis, if you can meet at the quarterback, why can't I? But I got mine on my own for a single sack to bring up 4th and 8.
Here's a punt by Tulsa. Returning man's going to juke move. Runs into a gang of desperados before being tackled and brought down at the 38-yard line. That is.
If you're the Lone Star Glory here, you need to maybe open up your passing game here with a little bit of play action. As Ike McBride is averaging 4 yards a carry, has 41 yards. I think if you can suck those linebackers in here with the play action pass, you can open up the middle of the field and get some yards in the air.
Here's Finnick, shotgun formation. Out route, that pass. Oh, that was dangerous. I thought the cornerback was going to come up and jump the route. Nice reception there by the wide receiver.
Mr. Liam Hammer.
That is Hammer on that reception.
Coming up with a catch there on 2nd and 6. As you said, Nate Haslip almost jumped that route, but Ace Finnick got the ball in there quickly to prevent that interception.
Halfback to McBride. McBride gets some great block. Stiff arm. What a big stiff arm on the strong safety on Cain Vasquez. Ike McBride is averaging 4.9 yards a carry. Take a look at it here, Gerald G. Call it.
Unbelievable run here. You see great blocking down there by Cameron Collier. Right there was that big stiff arm, and big old number 95 comes in here. DJ Majesty and finishes him off, but a great run there by Ike McBride to get a 1st down and put him on the positive side of the field.
Give credit to Dave Axis for that big block. I didn't know that he had that in his repertoire. 5-step drop here by Finnick. Finnick got a man open, and it looks like it's Axis. No, I take that back. It is Williams, the big tight end.
Williams comes up with the catch, but watch this play. As you see, they use Ike McBride in that play action pass and then opened it wide open there for an easy pitch and catch to Adam Williams. Coming in here 106 yards, just shy of 1,000. So he's halfway there.
Twins left. Far formation, handoff here to McBride. McBride going to break one tackle and being tackled and brought down. Looks like Vasquez came away with that tackle. High helmet tackle that is on McBride.
Ike McBride running like a woman possessed. 62 carries, 62 yards on 12 carries, averaging over 5 yards a carry. I'll tell you what, she has been a monster.
Running like a life dependent upon it. Handoff here to the fullback. This time he picks up the 1st down. Right up the middle at the heart of the defense of the Desperados before Espinal was able to come away with the tackle.
Espen Royale coming up with a huge tackle, but after the first down marker, and this two-headed running back combo of Lone Star is starting to wear down the defense, as you can see already late in this first half.
Shotgun formation. Only two wide receivers on the play. Sidearm throws to the bottom of the field. What a catch by Axis, falling down at the 4-yard line. The DJ is getting it done.
Cameron Shaw with his fifth tackle, as you see right there. When you have your cornerbacks leading your team in tackle, that's not a good sign. It looks like they're getting the ball down the field.
Get your player position locked and loaded today through our Discord server in the SFL Minor League. SFLM, there's more opportunities than ever to be a player you've always wanted to be. Join the Discord community through www.simulationfl.net. The second season of Minor League starts in October. Pass to Williams down the middle of the field. He was wide open, but caught it out of bounds. Finnick basically led him out of bounds there. They're going to review this from the booth.
I thought he might have got a foot down. We'll see here in a minute.
As I was stating, the second season of the SFL Minor League starts Friday, October 9th. Contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Rostelli on Discord for more information. Just wanted to get that piece in of the ad read. And let's see what the R62 is going to say. He's going to say that the calling on the field stand.
It was clearly out of bounds there. Just let him a little bit too much here to bring up a 3rd and 3. But I believe they can get a first down inside the 1. Yeah, just short of the goal line here. Let's see what they can do. If I were them, I'd be giving the ball to Ike McBride. She's been running great.
Ace Finny got a man wide open. Tiptoes, touchdown for the glory. Lone Star come away with that big pass to Liam
Hammer.
They come away with that great toe drag swag. Hey, oh. Hey, can't touch it.
What a touchdown there by Liam Hammer. But you saw they used Ike McBride there to freeze the linebacker and actually got him wide open in the back of the end zone. Easy pitch and catch for Ace Finnick.
Yeah, that was a great play call by the Lone Star Glory to catch Liam Hammer wide open in the back of the end zone. Not sure what the Desperados saw, before the snap of the ball, because no one played the back of the end zone. It was wide open for Hammer.
Everybody was paying attention to Ike McBride and left Liam Hammer, and you don't want to lose track of him because he can hurt you. Brings up a 10-0 score here in this game, just inside the 2-minute warning.
There was someone in the chats that asked, is he calling Dave Access the DJ? Yes, I am calling him the DJ because he used to be a DJ. At least that's what he told me. He used to DJ back in the day, and it's one of his hobbies. If you watch the Dave Access show, he puts together a little show right before his show starts. And he plays some really good music from the 80s and 90s. It's an outstanding show, and I catch it just as much as I can while I'm at work on my downtime. Here's Sonzo Robinson up the middle. Sonzo's going to pick up 7 yards on that carry.
Sonzo Robinson bringing up a 2nd and 3, and the other game being played right now at the Beehive in Atlanta on a 17-yard touchdown pass to Siege Falco. Gets a 6-0 lead over the Chicago Wildcats as the extra point was blocked.
Trips left. Nickens, handoff to Robinson. Robinson almost picks up the first down, 3rd and 2. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the ticket. They're going to go to no hurry here. Desperados still have all 3 timeouts. Nickens on the 5-step drop, gets pressure. Big arm downfield. Got a man. No, does not catch as it falls out of his hands.
Oh, that was great awareness there by Deacon Nickens. The ball just a little bit high. couldn't come down with it. I love the hurry up call there. They saw something in the defense that they liked, and they just couldn't come up with the catch and execute the play to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation here with $1:06 left to go in the game. In the half, I should say.
I thought they were going to come away with that first down with that big throw by Nick. As you stated, Joe, that was great awareness by the QB to dodge that sack, move over to the left, and get the ball off. And the Glory is going to have 59 seconds. Is that 59 seconds? Exactly. Yes, it is. On the clock to move downfield to gain more points if they can.
If I was Lone Star, just hand the ball off to your two-headed running back monster of Collier and McBride. You have a 10-0 lead. No need to do anything silly, but when I say that, they go into shotgun.
Shotgun formation here for Finnick. Twins to the left. Throws a strike across the middle to Williams, and Williams picks up the first down midfield. Here comes the Glory. No huddle time. Still have all 3 timeouts. 49 seconds, 48 on the ticker. There's a snap, and it goes to the read, and then progressions. That pass is almost intercepted.
I don't believe he saw Ezekiel Love standing there, and he was lucky because that hit Ezekiel Love right in between the numbers. As you see, there's no possible way he saw them just coming back there, just dropping back in coverage. Luckily for him, the ball falls to the turf. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 at midfield. You got 43 seconds left. You can use the whole field with all 3 of your timeouts.
I totally agree with you, Joe. I don't think he saw Ezekiel Love sitting there as well. Here's the snap. Across the middle of the field. That pass is going to be completed, and look who it is. It's Williams once again. Lone Star calls that first timeout.
Williams calls it. They call a timeout there. Williams with another catch here. As you see, they're methodically coming down the field here. That just shows you the confidence that the Lone Star Glory coaching staff and coordinators have in this offense here. Let's see if they can put up 3, if not 7, on this drive.
And Lone Star, they don't come out with a lot of trick formations and stuff like that, run a lot of trick plays out of those formations, like a couple of rubs and crosses and stuff like that. They run a pretty basic offense for what they have, and there's going to be a completion. This time it's to Liam Hammer, picks up 6 yards, and then he does the smart thing, step out of bounds to stop the clock.
Smart play by Hammer there to get out of bounds there, save their timeouts, pick up 6, and not turn the ball upfield and maybe get tackled in bounds. I'll tell you what, look at Ace Finnick there. 1 touchdown, a QBR of 111, having a great first half.
They're at the Tulsa's 34-yard line. Base formation here in the far deep down the middle of the field. It's Williams. The juke move. He juked him right out of his shoes and socks to cross Hollywood Boulevard. Someone give Williams the stop.
What a drive by the Lone Star Glory. As soon as I said that they should just tuck the ball in the two-headed monster running back, they just said, we'll show you. We're going to march right down the field, and a great throw there by Finnick to Adam Williams. 7 catches for $106 in the first half, and that score extends the lead to 16-17 pending the extra point.
What an outstanding throw by Finnick. Better catch and spin move by Adam Williams, and this put the Glory up 17-0 with 30 seconds left on the clock before the half.
You gotta love it throwing to the tight end, especially going down the field. What a drive by the Lone Star Glory to put points up on that Tulsa defense. And I'll tell you what, that could be a backbreaker when you give up points, especially a touchdown with less than a minute to go in the half.
There's the kick back to the Desperados. This one's going to be deep in the end zone, and Gabriel Manning is going to nail it. And they're going to take it at the 20. Download Crowd Play, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the action and answer questions for a chance to win and share on the share to win a share. Of the $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is Sunday at 4:30 p.m. No, this is incorrect. I'll get that information here for you. When's the next time to win Crowd Play? And that's going to be a handoff to Robinson up the middle of the field, and that is going to go nowhere as Robinson picks up 2 yards on that carry.
We're coming down to the end of this first half. Rob M's in the other game just kicked a 44-yard field goal to cut the lead from 11.5, 6-3.
Here's a handoff here to Robinson. Robinson up the middle of the field. Robbins picks up. It's like 4 yards on that carry. 3rd and 4 now. The next time to play crowd play is when the Las Vegas Fury visit the Denver Nightwings and Vice War 7 Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on 11 Sports and for the fans. Hey everyone, that's the halftime. Gerald, please lead away the halftime show.
All right, as you see the halftime stats right here, it is all Lone Star glory. Almost 7 minutes of time of possession, 238 yards of total offense to 70 for the Desperados. Ace Fennick playing lights out, 18 of 21 for 161 yards and the 2 touchdown passes. One to Liam Hammer, the second one to Adam Williams on that big play. For your Tulsa Desperados, you have right across the board 12 yards each for Anthony Mosley, DJ Human, Corey Jones, as Deacon Nickens 8 for 11, but only 45 yards. The big running back there for Tulsa, 6 carries for 24 yards. The big story is Ike McBride, 12 carries for 62 yards, getting those hard yards, using the stiff arm, just pounding defenders, and then being the decoy for the passing game for Ace Fennick. So I think right now the Tulsa Desperados need to find something because they desperately need this win. When they get the ball back in the second half, they got to get their offense moving.
You're absolutely right, Joe. They got to get things moving. We only seen the Desperados target downfield, I want to say once, if I'm not mistaken. And that pass was incomplete because the receiver dropped it as it hit his hand. Gabriel Manning is going to take this one right at the goal line. Manning juke move. Hit and brought down at the 24-yard line. This is where the Desperados going to start the second half.
And I'll tell you what, if you are Tulsa, if you can get the ball in that man's hands, number 18, Gabriel Manning, he can make plays, whether it's offensively or special teams. You definitely got to watch him, especially in the return game.
As a look at Deacon Nickens. Sonzo Robinson, single back formation. Handoff here to Robinson to the top of the field. He's going to big blowed up in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. And you got to give credit on that tackle to
Doug Day coming up all day with a big tackle there for a loss. 2nd and 13, and that's not how you want to start if you're the Tulsa Desperado offense.
Shotgun, empty formation for Nickens. 1-step drop, throws across the middle of the field. That pass is going to be completed. And I want to say that's to the fullback. Number 34, Buffalo Marshall, comes away with his first reception tonight.
Buffalo Marshall coming in, and boy, did Deacon Nickens get hit and cut in half after that throw, bringing up a 3rd and 9. They got to protect him better.
5 wide receiver set here for Nickens. Pressure, got a man across the middle of the field, and it's Gabriel Manning. First down for the Desperados at the Tulsa's 39-yard line. Great sliding catch there by Manning.
Yeah, great. But as you can see right there, Nickens just started to roll out, just saw him and just did a stop little jump toss there and put it only where Gabriel Manning can get it, making that sliding catch, keeping the ball out of harm's way, and picking up a big first down.
Yeah, the 6-year veteran was aware of the pressure he was getting and was able to flush himself out of the pocket and throw that ball on the run across his body at that. There's Nickens out route to the top of the field to Manning. They're going to give him the 3 yards. I think he caught that out of bounds if you ask me.
That was a heck of an acrobatic catch there by Manning, but only to gain 3 yards. We'll see if they challenge it. It looked like he might have got that right foot down, but we'll see if the challenge flag comes out here from the Lone Star Glory. And I don't think they're going to do it. They're going to say their timeouts being up 17.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. They're just going to go ahead and allow him to have the 3 yards. Not going to cry about it. Nick ends out route to the bottom of the field. That pass is caught. And that is by DJ Hume. Hume has been pretty active, catching catches right and across the middle of the field and underneath on out routes and so forth, but has not been targeted downfield.
Now, they're not having a lot of success downfield. They're not going downfield a lot, only averaging 4.7 yards per pass attempt here. But you got to credit the secondary of Lone Star for that as well.
3 wide receivers set. There is a tight end, Mosley, on the line. He did a post route up top. This one's going to be caught by Hume on another out route. He does picks up the first down on that reception.
Right at the sticks, first down, gets out of bounds, sets up a new set of downs here for this Tulsa Desperado offense, which desperately needs to get either a field goal, but they really need to get 7 points here on this drive here to cut the momentum that Lone Star Glory has.
3 wide receiver set, shotgun formation here for Nickens. Nickens got an out route down to the bottom of the field, and that pass is going to be complete to DJ Hume. Hume has been his favorite receiver on this drive. Out of the 3 wide receivers here, Hume has 5 of 5 targets and 5 receptions on tonight. Has the most receptions out of this receiving group. I'm shocked that Gabriel Manning has only been targeted 3 times.
Yeah, but those 5 catches have only equaled 25 yards. Conversely, if you look at Lone Star, Adam has 7 catches for 111.
Once again, across the middle of the field, this time it's to Mosley, and they do pick up the first down. They're now in enemy territory at Lone Star 38-yard line.
Nick just methodically moving him down the field with these short little 5 and 6 yard passes here. Might not look pretty, it might not be impressive on the stat sheet, but right now they're moving the football down the field, and that's what they need to do.
Handoff here up the middle of the field is like to Sonzo Robinson on that carry. Picks up 2 yards. 2nd and 8. It looks like Doug Day coming away with that tackle. Doug Day, man, he's like an all-American linebacker, just guys from the 80s and 90s. That area of linebackers I love. Although there were some great ones in the 70s as well, but the era of 80s and 90s linebackers, I love those guys.
Like you have Singletary, and you have Urlacher from Chicago. You have just massive plays, and that was almost a touchdown there.
Yeah, I think if Nickens could get a little air on that one, he can find Corey Jones up the sideline, but Smith came away and deflect that pass away, unable to get to Corey Jones there. He had him wide open. If he could have led him upfield, that's a touchdown, as you stated, Gerald.
That was just underthrown by a couple yards. That ball has some air under it. That's a touchdown.
5 receivers set here. Trips to the right of Nickens. Nickens on a 3-step drop out of the shotgun. Got a man across the middle of the field. First down, Corey Jones.
I'm surprised that Lone Star is leaving the middle of the field wide open here in this opening parts of the third quarter here. As you can see, all the passes that are being completed are right there, right in the middle of the field with nobody between the receiver and the quarterback. And that's just easy pitches and catches right there going down the field.
You're absolutely right. It looks like Lone Star is probably dropping their linebackers deep in coverage. But then also it looks like they're going to go man here. And it looks like they're going to play bump. Maybe a 2-bump man here. It looks like they're going to bring Doug Day on a blitz. No, he's going to stay in coverage. And that pass is caught across the middle once again, Gerald. But guess what? They're not allowing anything to happen on the outside.
No, and that's maybe why the middle is so wide open, because they're so concerned about the Corey Jones and maybe Gabriel Manning on the outside, that they're leaving the middle just wide open right now, and Deacon Nickens is taking advantage of it.
3 wide receiver set. Here's DJ Hume down to the bottom of the field. Sonzo is hitting the backfield, blown up big time. My goodness, what a play by the middle linebacker, Brian Craven. Coach Craven is what they call him. Make sure you put some respect on his name when you say it.
Coach Craven with a big tackle there, bringing up a 3rd and 6. Deacon Nickens, you need to protect the football here. These little short 5-yard passes could get you a first down.
5 wide receiver set here for Nickens. Trips to the right. Nickens cross the middle, first down. Gabriel Manning.
Tackle there by Mickey McGuire. But what a route there, as you saw Gabriel Manning coming across the field, giving Deacon Nickens a place to throw the football where Mickey McGuire could not get his hands on it. And it brings up another 1st and goal here at the 10.
That's Gabriel Manning's 3rd reception, 4th target on the night. Shotgun formation. Sorry about that. Corey Jones picks up that reception across the middle. The middle of the field is just wide open as we've been talked about earlier here, and it has been great for the Desperados as they have been progressing and marching down the field. This is their best drive tonight as they're now at the 5-yard line of the Lone Star Glory.
Yeah, definitely here. The defense has got to shore up here. If that middle of the field gets wide open here again, that's definitely going to be a six points for Tulsa.
No linebackers up the middle. There's Sonzo Robinson, and I caught it up the middle. I was trying to say it, trying to get it out that they didn't have any linebackers in the middle. And Sonzo Robinson, if they was going to hand it off, he was going to be able to get inside and score the touchdown. And as he does, as he crosses Hollywood Boulevard, someone give my main man Sonzo a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Finley James and Michael Potter there with some great blocking right there. And what a drive for this Tulsa Desperados team to get a touchdown on the board here and take some momentum away from the Lone Star Glory.
And you called it, Gerald. Great blocking by James and Potter, the center and the guard, because he ran right off those two on the on an off guard play right up the middle. Strong dive there for Robinson to put this team on the board. Only a 10-point game with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the 3rd.
Now we'll see if Lone Star can really get the ball back, can duplicate the touchdown drive that Tulsa just did here with this return.
And there's a return guy, Lee Pato, out to the 23-yard line.
I think you're going to see a nice little thing here coming up here with Ike McBride and Cameron Collier. And who knows, maybe Ace Finnick can drive back here and throw the ball to Liam Hammer, Dave Axis, Adam Williams. They have a lot of ton of playmakers. Let's see what Lone Star will do here on 1st and 10.
Access to the top of the field. There's a 5-step drop here by Finnick. Pass is intercepted. Taken away by number 21, Nate Haslip, coming away with the first turnover of the game.
Nate Haslip, as you correctly stated, the first turnover of this football game, trying to shoot for Liam Hammer, just undercuts the route. Beautiful recognition there by Nate Haslip that they were going to Liam Hammer on that. Looks like a corner route. Big play for this Tulsa Desperado football team as they are almost in field goal range.
Yep, they're right at the 39-yard line of the Lone Star Glory. They're running a 4-1-6 defensive dime. There's Gabriel Manning across the middle of the field. That single defensive linebacker is not going to be able to cover the middle by himself.
No, and they're just eating this defense up here across the middle. You see Gabriel Manning once again across the middle with no one in between the quarterback and the receiver. And that, my friends, will make for a long day for the secondary of the Lone Star Glory.
5-step drop here by Nickens. Got a man downfield. That pass is caught. Looks like Moses come away with that reception. Mosley, my apology. Anthony Mosley with that reception down the middle of the field, picks up the first down, and guess what? They're at Lone Star 7, and they're trying to make this a game.
You probably called him Moses because he is parting the Lone Star defense right there like the Red Sea. But unbelievable play right there, putting them in scoring range once again.
Trips to the left, Sonzo Robinson in the backfield. The middle of the field is wide open once again. Handoff to Robinson. Touchdown. His second star of the day. That guy is about to go platinum tonight.
Great run there again by Sonzo Robinson after the interception by the defense and number 21, Nate Haslip. They put points on the board to get this within a three-point game here, pending the extra point. And right now the momentum is clearly with the Tulsa Desperados.
Sonzo Robinson has crossed Hollywood Boulevard. This time he has crossed Broadway Avenue from Los Angeles to New York. This guy with 2 touchdowns on the night.
Sonzo Robinson, 33 yards on 11 attempts, but those 2 touchdowns get this game within 3. And I'll tell you what, Lone Star has dominated the first half of this game. Right now, Tulsa's dominating the second half. Let's see if Lone Star Glory can get that momentum back.
And if you notice, this entire second half, Tulsa has been coming out in 3 wide receiver sets, 4 wide receiver sets, 5 wide receiver sets as well. And they've been attacking the middle of the field. As you can see in the chats, they're blowing it up. Lone Star, please get out of the dime formation. Please get out of the dime formation. But if that's what you have, that's what they're going to come out in. And it looks like that's all they have when it comes to this 5 wide receivers spread that the Tulsa Desperados is running. And man, they are taking advantage of that single inside linebacker.
Oh yeah, they're just eating up the middle of the field. They need to drop out of that, maybe go to a 4-2 dime, but they got to get out the one single back.
Weak tight end flex. Got a man across the middle of the field. Is Liam Hammer. First down at the Lone Star 37.
Way to come back for Ace Finnick there after throwing a pick, attempting to go to Liam Hammer on the last drive. Gets right back, a 5-step drop there. Beautiful pitch and catch, and no one in front of them. And maybe this will be the spark that the Lone Star Glory needs to maybe settle this offense down and maybe get their defense to get off the field and get a little bit of a breather.
Cain Vasquez come away with the tackle there, high helmet tackle that was. They're going to go I formation, just like a tight end flex here. Hammer to the bottom of the field. They're going to go run a crossing route with the receivers, dump it off to the big fullback Collier with a big stiff arm. And before almost picking up the first down, stepped out of bounds at the 45, 2nd and 2 now. That was Collier on the reception.
I like the play calls. I usually don't like that stretch call, but that play was getting the defense out and maybe open up the middle of the field for Ike McBride and maybe a Collier run. But a great pickup of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Looks like the Desperados going to bring blitz, and they do. And Collier picks up the first down. Had to fight with all of his might and deep down from inside his heart to pick up that one.
Might have got one of those stars knocked off his helmet there, taking the big hit. But what a run there by number 21, Cameron Collier, to get that first down and to keep this drive alive.
Trips left, 4 wide receivers. This is the first time I've seen more than 3 wide receivers on the field for this offense, Lone Star. And that pass is going to be incomplete, as they're going to say Adam Williams stepped out of bounds before making the grab.
I think he was juggling the football there, trying to tiptoe on the sidelines, bring up a 2nd and 10. And up there on the other game, they're in the 3rd quarter now. Atlanta still with a 6-3 lead with 8:46 to go in the 3rd.
Look at Chris Andrews there, the big 6'6", 280, second-year defensive end, rocking number 52. Handoff here to McBride up the middle. She's going to pick up 1 or 2 yards there. I think they're going to give her 2.
Big tackle there by number 58, I believe. But number 50, that might have been Chris Andrews. I'm not sure. But a big play that'll make a 3rd and 8. Let's see what this Lone Star offensive coordinator can draw up here on 3rd and long.
Liam Hammer to the bottom. Dave Axe is in the slot. Going across the middle of the field. Spin move. Williams is not going to pick up the first down after being tackled by Ezekiel Love. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ezekiel Love played running back in the SFL minors, correct?
I believe he did, and that is a great conversion there to go to free safety, the 113th overall pick, forcing this punt, and let's see if Lone Star can pin him deep.
Maybe the Desperados saw something. Maybe Ezekiel Love played safety back in high school or so before going to the minors here in the SFL and was able to make that conversion from halfback to safety. That's Gabriel Manning with the fair catch call. Tulsa Desperados down by 3, 14 unanswered points by this offense. 1st and 10 at their very own 15-yard line. Jeriel, what are you expecting this drive?
I'll tell you what, it depends on basically on what the Lone Star Glory defense will give them. If they're going to give them the middle of the field, you're going to see them methodically just pitch and catch 5, 6, 7 yards down the field. They need to shore up that middle of the field right now.
4-2 nickel this time by the Glory. What a catch. Mosley come away with an outstanding reception. Nickens just loafed it and just dropped it right in the breadbasket.
Just out of the reach of, I believe, number 55. Brian Craven just past his fingertips. That ball couldn't have been thrown any better, dropping it in the bucket to Anthony Mosley here. And here come the Tulsa Desperados once again.
5-step drop here by Nickens. Nickens get pressured and hit in the backfield. Brought down by 92 Al Lewis. What a monster he is.
We haven't called his number 2 often here in this third quarter here as it's coming to a close. The defensive line needs to get a little bit more pressure on Deacon Nickens here and force him into some bad throws here. Like you said, coming in tied for first in the league with interceptions with 25. Maybe we want to force him to throw some errant passes here, get some more pressure on him.
If you don't mind me asking, after this play, can you give me the name who he's tied with? There's a false start on the defense. Out route to the top of the field. Manning got the reception. I think they're going to decline that and accept the penalty.
That was a well, you take the penalty and get an extra down here. You might want to do that here.
Neutral zone infraction, number 60. Defense, 5-yard penalty.
I would accept, and the Desperados do accept. They take the penalty, as you stated, Gerald, to get the extra down. Why not?
And coming into this, he was tied. Deacon Nickens was tied with Angus McLean of the London Knights and A.J. Caswell of the Queen City Corsairs with 25. But earlier in the day, Ron Cochran threw 6 and now leads the league with 30.
Oh, wow. 5-step drop, Nickens under pressure. Hit. Man, this Glory defensive line is bringing the pressure. And you stated we haven't called Al Lewis' name. And guess what? We're calling it again. I wouldn't want to see him in a dark alley late at night.
Oh, Al Lewis, 6'6", 315, the second season player here for Lone Star. I'll tell you what, this defense now has come to play. They're getting pressure on Deacon Nickens now, and it's coming up with a 3rd and 5. Big stand here right now for Lone Star.
3 wide receiver set. Corey Jones to the bottom. Gabriel Manning to the top. There's a bomb. Got Manning. They're going to say he was out of bounds. R62 said it's incomplete, but, man, I think he were inbounds. You got to challenge this one.
Yeah, if you're the Tulsa head coach, you got that red flag should be on the field right now. Man, that looked like it was a good catch here to Manning on the outside. Great pickup there by the offensive line there as they were bringing 2 safeties in late on a delayed blitz, and they're going to let this play slide. I cannot believe it.
I agree with you, Drew. I would have been running down the sideline to R62 and tucked my red flag right in his front pocket of his shirt. And the Lone Star Glory is going to take over on the 24-yard line after the punt.
Yep. Big play here coming up into the start of the 4th.
Bunch your 4s up in the chats. Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fans' favorite team's jersey and visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at www.simulationfl.net. Just hit the shop button. There's a 7-step drop here by Fennick. Fennick steps up in the pocket. Got a man. That pass is caught. How did Liam Hammer catch that one? With the defensive player all over him. Nate Haslap was covering him like a blanket, and it looks like he just stuck his left hand up there and reeled that thing in.
Unbelievable catch up by Liam Hammer. Fennick hit as he throws, and like you said, Haslap was all over Liam Hammer there. Liam Hammer had asked for his wallet back. He was that much in his back pocket. But unbelievable throw and catch by Fennick to Manning. I'm sorry, to Hammer to get this ball moving up in the positive side of the field.
Here's a dump off here to the halfback, McBride. McBride runs one fella over and almost picks up the first down. Tackle then brought down at midfield. Looks like Kane Vasquez comes away with the tackle. And I was going to say that Nate Haslip had Liam Hammer covered like a quilt on a cold winter night.
Yeah, that was definitely some great coverage there. But when you have a great throw and a great receiver, that can happen. You can have great coverage, but the pass will still be completed.
Weak eye formation twins, hand off to Collier, right up the middle. The fullback gets this one and picks up a gang load of yards, down and tackled at Tulsa's 41-yard line. Cameron
Collier with a big run there. And you saw the hole just open wide open up the center of the field for a big gain there, making it another first down inside Tulsa Desperado territory.
Collier's a big guy, 6'4", 260 pounds. Shotgun formation, twins to the right. Finnick throws incomplete, intended for Liam Hammer across the middle of the field. But man, there was a gang of desperados in that area. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, you heard of throwing into double coverage. How about quintuple coverages? There were 5 white shirts all over Liam Hammer right there. And as you see in the chat, Dynasty with his second touchdown pass to Falco takes a 13-3 lead at the Beehive over the Chicago Wildcats.
Wow, the Wildcats has been down ever since going 4-0 all season long, and that's going to be a handoff here to McBride. McBride is going to pick up a few yards, but there was a false start, so that was a free play for the offense there.
Yeah, free play. Could have audible out of that to maybe throw the ball downfield, but you get 5 yards courtesy of Berto Demora right there, bringing up a 1st and 5. This is definitely the drive that Lone Star needed right here. Get your defense a breather, let them gather their wits, and maybe you can put this at a 2-score game here if you can put this ball in the end zone.
Single back pro formation. Liam Hammer to the top of the field. Dave axes down to the bottom. 4-3 base defense. Handoff here to McBride. McBride right up the middle of the field. Espen Rael comes away with that tackle.
I
take that back. That's not Rael. That's Demara.
Or Demara trying to make up for that offsides call, but I didn't know what Ike was seeing right there. She had a wide open area on the left-hand side of that line. Decided to cut it back upfield up the middle.
You're absolutely right. I saw that as well. But sometimes these SFL running backs, they love to have contact instead of taking the easy route. And that's going to be a hit in the backfield. Loss of 4 yards. DJ Majesty, this guy is a tackle for loss machine here in this league, as he has been doing it for a really long time. 7 seasons. His second here with the Desperados, 4th and 4. And they're going to punt this thing back to the Desperados. Let's see if they can continue their success here in the second half.
Yeah, big stone and drive there by this Tulsa Desperado defense as a decent punt, not a great punt there by Zuderfeld, puts him at the 16-yard line. So this, I'll tell you what, 4th quarter here, just under 8 minutes to go. This is right now, to me, the drive of the ball game for the Tulsa Desperados.
I have to agree with you. Down by 3, 14 unanswered points since the half. Split back, 3 wide receiver set. It's a spread. 7-step drop by Nickens, and nothing doing. Hit in the backfield, not a sack, but man, Juke and Rukin got there.
Yeah, Juke and Rukin comes up here with a hit on the quarterback to make the ball fall incomplete. And an update, another touchdown, the hat trick for Falco, making it 19-3, pending extra point.
3 wide receivers set here. Gabriel Manning to the bottom. Looks like Corey Jones is in the slot. Low snap, Nickens. Got him in. That pass is going to be dropped by Manning. Hit him right in the gut.
Big defensive play there. I think that might have been tipped, but Manning could not come down with it. 3rd and 10. This Lone Star defense is answering the call like we said they needed to do it on this drive. Can they do it one more time and force Tulsa to punt?
Here is the Desperados, 3rd and 10, shotgun formation. 4 wide receiver set, play action, and Nickens goes down at the 9-yard line. Jukin Rukin.
Here's the
I'll get you
rookie.
this time.
And I'll get you all by myself. As you see him just push away Marty Mattenfort right there. And I'm sorry, that wasn't Randy Mattenfort. I got the wrong team there. But the left guard just pushed out of the way and gets the sack, a big time sack. And they're going to get the ball here in great field position here with less than 7.5 to go in the game.
They're going to bring pressure. Juke and Rukin came, displayed some great ability there with a swim move and a rip at the same time to break free from the left tackle and to able to come away with that sack on Deacon Nickens. And man, they are in great field position. The Lone Star Glory, that is, they're at the Desperados 36-yard line.
Yeah, field goal here. Makes them have a touchdown. To a field goal would not do it. A touchdown would be needed here. But if you're Lone Star, you definitely want to put the ball in the end zone.
Split back twins right. And a 5-step drop here by the halfback. They got Liam Hammer. Hammer picks up 7 yards on that reception right across the middle as well.
Tell you what, Hammer just fought for yards right there to get to the Tulsa 29 and to put the Lone Star Glory in field goal range there for Wally Herman. So right now, if you're Lone Star, you really just want to protect the football, maybe a short little pass here or give it to your running backs. But you're assured 3 points.
Weak twins formation. Hand off into the fullback. Up the middle. Power move by Collier. My goodness, Espen Rael has met his match.
Espen Rael has met his match with Cameron Collier. A big time run there. And a big first down to keep this, not only the drive going, but the clock moving as well.
Let's not get it twisted. Espen Rael is not a small guy. 6'5", 240. Hand off into Collier again. Big bold and move by Collier. 2 runovers by the fullback. And picks up the first down as well.
When you get a 260-yard or 260-pound guy just running down the field, man, it's kind of hard to stop. Second, on a first down, a 10-yard run. They are at the Tulsa's 13. They are knocking on the door.
I'll tell you one thing. This C train is not slowing down. Will they give it to him for a third time? 2-step drive, out route to Hammer. Hammer's going to pick up 4 yards on that reception. Tackled and brought down by number 41, Cameron Shaw.
Cameron Shaw there with the tackle. Liam Hammer with the grab. His 9th of the game. 74 yards on those 9 receptions. And here comes the defense here on 2nd and 6. Can Tulsa find a way to stop this Lone Star offense?
2-step drop here by Ace. Ace dumps it off to McBride. McBride is blown up at the 6-yard line. Picks up a yard. There's a look at the numbers. Finnick with 236 yards and Nickens with 176 on the day.
Ike McBride couldn't get her shoulders turned upfield to use that power game that she possesses here. Brings a 3rd and 3. See what happens here.
And out to Collar, juke move. Collar not going to pick up the first down. 4th and inches, they call it short. DJ Majesty on the tackle.
Here comes Wally Herman for the field goal here. I'll tell you what, this is smart play here. Put them up 6 with just under 4:40 to go here, I think, in the game. But they're lining up here.
They look like they're going to go for it. DJ Majesty was on the tackle. That's his 8th of the night. Strong tight end flex. Offside by the defense. Free play. Got a man open. No, that pass is going to drop. But guess what? They're going to pick up the first down because the Desperados jumped offside on 4th and inches. What a bonehead.
Rael, I think, was the one that got drawn offside. And I'll tell you what. Well, that was number 50. They're calling on number 52, Chris Andrews. And I'll tell you what, that is a huge blunder right there. That's going to put him inside the 3. The first down, 4 more downs to get into the end zone here. That was a big mistake by the Tulsa Desperado defense, giving the Glory an opportunity here.
1st and goal at Tulsa's 2-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. Well, 2 wide receivers and a tight end. That pass gonna be deflected away, almost intercepted. Great defensive play by the Desperado.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with all the people in the chat. Do not throw the football here. Big time defensive play there by Nate Haslip, who already has an interception in this game. But when you have McBride and Collier run the football like they are, combined 100 yards on the ground on 22 carries, you need to protect this football and at least get 3 points out of this drive.
Yeah, 4th and goal. Well, I'm sorry, not 4th and goal. 4th quarter, 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the ball game. They're going to go shotgun here. Looks like they're going to try to go for a pass as well. I would go for a crossing route here down to the bottom of the field. And Ace got an out route to the top of the field. That was intended to Adam Williams. Nate Haslip once again come away with a pass deflection.
Nate Haslip, another pass deflection on back-to-back plays. And if you're going to throw the football, I would throw it to you. Have a 6'6" tight end in Adam Williams. Throw a corner route and let him go underneath and try to grab it. That way, if it is incomplete, you're throwing it toward the back of the end zone.
They're going to go far near formation. Halfback dive right up the middle. Ike McBride. Someone give her a star. And she just crossed Hollywood Boulevard. Ladies can play football too.
Unbelievable. And what a block by Cameron Collier to spring her in the end zone to make it a 9-point ball game. 10 pending the extra point. And speaking of 10 points, Chicago scores a touchdown. James Tobin with a long touchdown reception. And that game is now 20-10. Just starting in the 4th quarter.
There's the kick for the extra point. It is up right down the middle. And that one was good.
10-point lead with 4:21 to go. Now the pressure squarely on the shoulders of number 7, quarterback Deacon Nickens, and the rest of this Tulsa offense here. You're staring down the barrel at your 8th loss and being knocked out of playoff contention. You need to find something, and you need to find it quick.
They got out of rhythm as far as what was working for them at the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Manning. Manning's going to be tackling and brought down at the 22-yard line. Brought that one out of the end zone. Unable to be successful on that return. And you stated, Gerald, they really got to get things going here on this drive as there's 4 minutes and 14 seconds left on the ticker. And they had great success early on in the 3rd, but then they got away. They got away from it. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Well, the reason why they got away from it is because Lone Star decided to change the defense and not leave the middle of the field wide open, and kind of shored that area of the defense up. As right across the middle here, as you see, they're not letting anybody for coverage in the middle of the field, and now Deacon Nickens is going to tear them apart again like he did earlier.
They're going no huddle. That last completion by Mosley. This one's going to be incomplete. Number 39 come away with that deflection.
Slabinski there coming up with the pass deflection. If he could have hauled that in, there was nobody there going between him and the end zone. He had nothing but green. That would have sealed it, but it brings up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Desperados at their own 38-yard line. 24-14. The Lone Star Glory are up by 10. Nickens with a nice throw to Gabriel Manning. Picks up the 1st down as he crossed midfield at the 45-yard line. Desperados going to go no huddle. Trips to the left here for Nickens. He's trotting. Shotgun formation. Nickens got all day to throw. Dumps it off to Robinson in flat. Open field to the top of the field. Going to pick up now your 2nd and 1. Steps out of bounds. Stops the clock. Robinson is pumped up.
I think stepping out of bounds there just might have saved the Lone Star Glory, as they were totally confused on the secondary, left him wide open. Luckily, only gained 9 yards. That could have been a big, big play.
Here is 2nd and 1. 3 wide receivers set, tight end on the field. Throws an out route. Oh, that pass is almost intercepted. I want to say that was 56, Freddie Tramiel on that pass deflection. That's our first time calling his name tonight. Haven't seen much of him.
No, he was blanked on the score on the stat sheet until that play. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to make the one play, make it count. And there it was, bringing up a 3rd and 1. If you're Lone Star, I think you need to dial up a blitz here and put some pressure on Deacon Nickens.
Looks like they're going to go man to man. Across the middle. That is Mosley. Picks up that first. No, he dropped it. And Craven was all over it.
Wow, unfortunate drop there. Nickens made the right call to throw it there. Now you're at the 36. Now, do you need a field goal also? Do you try to kick one here? It'll be a 53-yarder to get it within 7.
$53-yard field goal attempt. Here is Judah Dorgan. The kick is up. They're going to call it good right down the middle. Broadway Boulevard is what I'm going to call it. Can't get no better than that. 53. Wow.
Right down. See the lean. I don't know why Judah was leaning. That ball was straight down the middle. And we might be seeing the onside kick coming up here with 3:30 left. With all 3 timeouts, I'm not sure I'd kick an onside right here.
Absolutely agree with it. Not unless you're going to watermelon kick it like the Dallas Cowboys did last weekend. And it's going to be recovered by the Glory at their own 40-yard line. They're going to call it the 38.
Yeah, but that defender right there did something that the Atlanta Falcons didn't do, and that was jump on the football. I don't know who that 86 was on the hands team, but just to stand there and watch that football go by him, I'll tell you what, you just jump on that football as soon as you can get it, and that's what Lone Star did right there.
The artificial intelligence in all pro football are more intelligent than those on the hands team of the Atlanta Falcons. And off up the middle.
Agreed.
And off up the middle of the field, picks up 1 yard for the Glory. They're going to try to run clock here. And the Desperados are going to have to man up and play some strong defense to not allow Lone Star to pick up this first down. 2nd and 9.
Right now, if you're Lone Star, right now, all you want to do is keep the ball in the middle of the field. You really don't have to get a first down right here. You are in Wally Herman's range here, and you can go back up 10 points here. If you can just milk this clock here and get it to 2 minutes, I think you might have this ball game well in hand.
2 minutes is a lot of time as well, Gerald. Hitting off here to McBride. McBride stopped at the line of scrimmage. What a tackle by DJ Majesty.
It looked like she had a humongous hole there.
I thought that as well.
DJ Majesty just came up here, his 10th solo tackle of the game, 12th overall, having a great game here for the Tulsa Desperados. They need it right now on this drive.
4-3 defensive set. Far pro here for the Glory. Tulsa looks like they're going to bring a blitz. Handoff here to McBride. McBride is going to pick up 6 yards on that carry. 4th and 3. My apologies, not 6 yards. Yeah, it's going to be 6. Everyone, 2-minute warning. You can catch the Simulation Football League live every July through October and every January through April over the weekends and Monday nights on 11 Sports and For the Fans and the SFL YouTube and Twitch channels. Follow at Simulation on Twitter and always get the most up-to-date broadcast dates, times, and matchups so you don't miss any moment of the action. Here's a field goal attempt here for the Glory. Good. Right down the middle, 47 yards. And they jump up by 10 points again.
Hey, what that 3rd down call, I think, was absolutely amazing. Just an inside handoff. I believe it was to Cameron Collier just to get enough to get him inside 50 yards. 47-yard attempt. Herman just drills it, and it puts Tulsa back down by 10 again, but this time sub 2 minutes to go.
Here's the kick back to the Desperados. Gabriel Manning returning is out of the end zone. What is he going to do with it? Get skinny. Nothing doing. Stop at the 22-yard line. I think I wouldn't have brought that out of the end zone. I would have kneeled it, saved some time on the clock. 1 minute and 52 seconds now left in this game.
Yeah, but when you have Gabriel Manning there, the man that could just make people miss and just put that ball in the end zone, I think, if he could have been 8 yards deep, you had to give him a shot to take it out there because he's just so magical with the football.
You're right. What a bulldozing run by Sons of Robinson on that reception. They're going to go no huddle here. You're absolutely right, Joe. Gabriel Manning is the best return man here in the SFL. I would call him Deion Sanders on the returning team. And that Sons of Robinson on that reception picks up the first down. No huddle once again. 1 minute, 29 seconds left on the ticker. It is ticking. It is ticking. It is ticking. Why not spike it? Stop the clock. You still have all 3 timeouts as well. And that pass is going to be deflected away.
Thank you, McGuire, with the deflection right there. On that play before, that was a great open field tackle there by the free safety, Thomas Smith, with his third of the game, as that was looking like it was going to be a big play if he got around. Thomas Smith did not. Big open field tackle there. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Desperados at their own 33-yard line. 1 minute and 18 seconds left in this game. Down by 10. Here's a snap, high snap. Nickens get pressured. Jukin Rukin. If I'm not mistaken, that's his 2nd sack of the night.
Jukin Rukin again coming up big, using that power move once again, just shoving the offensive lineman at number 77 being eaten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner by Jukin Rukin, but that's a huge sack to bring up 3rd and 16.
I believe that's going to be Rukin's 3rd sack. They have a half a sack as well. They're going to go man press here. 2-man bump. They're going to bring the linebackers because the running back stayed in the block, and down goes Nickens. And who is that on the sack? Is it Rukin again?
I don't know if it was. It was.
Yes, it is.
The Hatch again. 77 just got ripped and just pushed out of the way. Jukin Rukin using his power to come up with his 3rd solo sack, 3.5 on the game to go with 2 tackles for a loss. Jukin Rukin coming up big on this drive for the Lone Star Glory. 4th and a quarter mile.
4th and 23 for Deacon Nickens and the Desperados. Jukin Rukin giving this defense, this right tackle, left tackle, hell, and he's raising it, and he's bringing his group of defensive tackles with him. This time is Reynosa on the defensive sack. Hugo, because that Jukin Rukin almost had his 4th sack, the hat trick of sacks in this drive, but Reynosa cleans it up. I'll tell you what, this defensive front for Lone Star, 8 total sacks on the day, everyone having one. I mean, Rukin 3.5, Al Lewis 1.5. You got Yogi Barr with 1. You have Reynosa now with 2, as Tulsa takes their final timeout. Jukin Rukin was displaying the Deacon Jones head slap that he used to do for the LA Rams back in the 60s and 70s. Oh man, what a performance by this defensive end here tonight, coming away with an outstanding performance to help the Lone Star Glory come out of here with a victory over the Tulsa Desperados, as there's 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to play victory formation here, taking their 2nd kneel as we fall to 3rd and 13.
Yeah, with this loss, the Tulsa Desperados will fall out of playoff contention. Lone Star, a humongous win, taking them to 6 and 5. Coming up for a week 12 showdown that could really, really be as basically a nice little play-in game to try to extend their season so far to get in the playoffs.
This team here has had wonders. This Lone Star team started off in Dallas franchise moved to Seattle, had a great season, that first season in Seattle, went to the championship game and lost to the Denver Night Wings. This next season did not do so well, which was last season, came back to the Texas area of Denton, and there started off a little rocky at the beginning of the season, and man, they have been on fire the second half of the season, and that's going to do it. The Lone Star Glory comes out of here with a victory, 27-17, up on the Tulsa Desperados. Gerald, here's the post-game show. Take it away for us, sir.
I'll tell you what, that was a great game. You see the stats right there. 6 minutes of time possession. They did create that one turnover, made it close early in this ball game to make it 17-14, but the defense shored itself up and only gave up 3 points after giving up 14 really early in the third quarter. But as you see there, Jukin Rukin with 4 sacks. That might be your player of the game right there. I mean, Ace Fennick, 26 of 34, 230. Deacon Nickens, 31 of 44 for 211. Adam Williams, 115 yards on 13 catches. It's going to take him to 999 on the year.
Wow.
But I think if you're going to have any player for player of the game, to me, it would be Jukin Rukin with the 4 sacks. You can give it to Ike McBride with 20 carries for 83 yards, but just a great overall team win here by the Lone Star.
Absolutely. Great win by Lone Star. And as you stated, this loss takes Tulsa out of the playoff hunt, and it increases chances for the Lone Star Glory as they go 6-5 here on the season. And they're right in the middle of the pack of this great SFL season. And as I stated, they had a 2-game win streak and lost a really close one that they could have pulled out versus the Queen City Corsairs last week, 13-10. And they come up big here this week by putting 27 points on the board versus a really good defense and the Tulsa Desperados. And man, the Glory has to be feeling really, really good about themselves and their chances in the playoffs as they have a big task next week. Let's see if I still have it up here, who they're facing.
Lone Star is facing the Chicago Wildcats, who are struggling for wins here in the second half of the season. And by the way, we're going to have a special shout out. Evidently, it's Jukin Rukin's birthday today. I'll tell you, I didn't get you a present, but you having 4 sacks, I think you brought the present for yourself. So happy birthday to Jukin Rukin.
Happy birthday, Jukin Rukin. Outstanding performance tonight. Who's going to be the player of the game? Adam Williams. 8 receptions, 112 yards, a touchdown, 14.0 yards per catch. Hey, everybody. Outstanding game here tonight between the Lone Star Glory and the Tulsa Desperados. I was your play-by-play commentator, and I'm signing off saying goodnight. Gerald, end it for us, sir.
I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the SFL. We'll see you the next time we kick off. Enjoy your evening.
See you when we see you. Peace.